All right, so we are going to be talking about healthcare reform. When we started Pinnacle a couple of years ago, we had a general idea of some of the problems that we were dealing with in this country when it comes to healthcare. But we've really gotten a chance to look under the hood and see the extent of all the problems. And there's some good news and there's some bad news about it. The good news is I do think it is fixable. The bad news, it is going to be really pretty difficult, and we're going to need everybody to pitch in to help conquer this problem. So let's start with this. First of all, we spend way too much on healthcare in this country. We spend $11,500 per person per year in America on healthcare. That is way more than any other country, twice as much as most other developed countries. Millennials. If you're a millennial, you're going to be spending half of your lifetime earnings on healthcare, most of it not even your own, most of it for other people. And also, it is the number one cause of bankruptcy, far and away. Biggest cause of bankruptcy by far. 2/3 of the people who go bankrupt due to healthcare have health insurance. So even if you do everything right, you can still get taken out financially by paying for healthcare expenses. And just because we're paying that much more for healthcare doesn't mean that we get better quality necessarily. Our life expectancy in this country has been gradually ticking down over the last several years. More than half of the adults in the country are dealing with a chronic disease, most of which are avoidable. And if you rank all of the countries as far as the healthiest countries in the world, the United States comes in 35th. That's for paying more than twice as much as any other country. We rank 35th. 34 other countries are doing better than us when it comes to our health. And that is not acceptable. I mean, after all, this is America. So let's get into the problems. There's three main problems that we need to tackle. We need to address these problems head on. The first of which is what we're going to call the healthcare industrial complex. This is the hospitals and insurance companies and pharmacy benefit managers having this kind of opaque system where they work together in this sort of human centipede of wasting your money. So we definitely need to address that. That's the area in the healthcare system where most of the money is hemorrhaged. Second of all, we need to bolster and strengthen primary care over the course of the last few decades for a lot of reasons that we'll be talking about. Primary care has been hollowed out and has become less and less effective. And places that do have quality primary care have better health outcomes, they have better satisfaction with their care, and for all of that good stuff, they don't spend more, they actually spend less. So we need to bolster primary care. We'll be talking about all of that as well. Third, and I'm going to need your help on this, we need to change the health culture in this country. We have too many bad habits that harm us. We don't have enough good habits that make us healthier. And this is one of those things that you can't just push a magic button and have it fix. We all need to come together collectively and improve our health culture in the country, so we'll be talking about that too. Those are the three areas that we need to fix. If you have other ideas about what would fix healthcare, just be sure and let me know. Would always love to hear your thoughts. But the way we see it, it is taking on the healthcare industrial complex. It is bolstering and strengthening primary care, making that the center point of the entire healthcare system. And then third, and probably the most important, having the population of this country focus on health and improve the health culture moving forward. That's how you fix the healthcare system. We'll be talking about it in the weeks to come. Be sure to tune in.